Alright, we're going to be watching this match. It is one way in, one way out, the Blizzard map, so 1v1, pretty simple layout. And we have our little demon here to watch, it's perfect. Oh, never mind. Okay, good. Don't forget to give me your vision, Tyferion, whenever you are ready to do so. Alright. Perfect. We're gonna hide in a corner. On the side of spells, Blizzard is considered sometimes like a stronger spell. It does a lot of damage to units, but it is 41% less. I mean, it does, Death and Decay does 41% more damage to farms than Blizzard does, so and 2x2 buildings, so when it comes to sniping a tower or destroying farms, very big patches of farms, you would rather have the Death and Decay. No. It's actually quite easy to do it. One polymorph and that's it. The demon is dead. Or if you're playing orcs, you can use Unholy Armor, because basically, even though the demon has 666 HP, Unholy Armor just halves it. So you do it twice, it downs me pretty much to 100. Do it 3 times. There you go. You know, I'm about 75. Do it 4 times and I'm pretty much dead. So yeah, Unholy Armor kills demons that have too many HP. Alright, let's commentate that game. Good luck, Tyferion. And see you after the game. Alright, we are watching Mr. MadLuster right now. He's playing the Cultures Humans. He's starting right here at the bottom of the map, obviously. He's going for a very simple opening, nothing crazy here. And against him is none other than Mr. Tyferion. He was our partner last game. He's playing the very same opening, actually. Quite a nice number of farms. You can see that build order is on YouTube if you want to learn more about the game. I would recommend you start there if you want to be good at it. It's pretty cool explanation of that build order. It's pretty simple. The goal is to get as many peons out as possible, though you can see it's not as many peons for Tyferion as there are for MadLuster. MadLuster is pretty good at massing out on peons. Shouldn't be too much of a, you know, shouldn't be a big deal. It's gonna hold that nice 3v5 choke point. So choke points are where the game really shines. The greed is so beautiful in Warcraft 2, and yet so frustrating at sometimes, you know, for players. It used to be a lot of people don't like the fact that units are clunky and everything, but it's all because of the way the game works. Basically, consider Warcraft 2 like you would play a tactical board game where every unit can stand on one tile and basically can move your pawns from tile to tile without collisions. The collisions is basically the tiles, and this is the grid I am talking about right now. See, units are standing on one tile of the grid, and that's why we call that a 3v5 choke point. And this is a 2v1 choke point as soon as another footman comes in. Managing the grid is what separates bad players from good players. Playing around the space, managing your troops properly around that grid, and this is where you win. It is not about blocking with, you know, the collision box or whatever. There is no collision box on War 2. So units can move diagonally through units. If a tile is free, it will move. Oh, I probably messed it up. That's why it's black. What it is. There you go. Ally stab is back, sorry. I probably just messed it up. So that's quite a big investment in footmen for MadLuster. And MadLuster has been sitting here for a while. He's not very aggressive this game, and that's very, very worrying because he's playing against an orc player. An orc player that is none other than Tyferion. And Tyferion is not a bad player at all. Tyferion is gonna have Lust at some point if he's given too much time. There are more peons for MadLuster. Yeah, MadLuster is definitely playing very passive and he has quite a number of footmen already. If he was to attack right now, Tyferion will probably die, but Tyferion is playing greedy and it could pay off if MadLuster respects him too much. We shall see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, we have way over 9 footmans and none has been attacking, so that's a pretty big problem. We start to see the first ogre coming out and the second Rax is also coming out right now. So ogres are starting to mass up, and if we get to about half the number of footmen in ogres, if there is a choke point for the ogres will win. Yeah, MadLuster is sitting on a lot of ground. He's gonna be checking the expansion right here. He will see it is not taken. And he should be scared. I mean, I would be scared. But at the same time, he's playing against Lust, but Tyferion is playing very greedy. Like, there is no more greedy than this. And Dalgont is gonna find the lasted ogre, the ogres, and the last building. This should be like the big warning. This should be the big warning sign. Like, he sees this. He knows that's a big problem, because once Lust is there, a footman is pretty much 2 hits. So, oh my god, and MadLuster has maybe not enough time to deal with this. He doesn't have a sapper building, I don't see it. He's going for knights instead. Oh man, if he had, okay, if he had built a sapper building, these footmen would have been okay. Because you can rush into this with sappers. You can try and snipe the racks with the blacksmith maybe. And if you do so with the sappers, he can only produce 1 ogre at a time. And you have quite a decent number of footmen. You might have a chance. But without sappers, oof. Lust is gonna be really deadly. Welcome, Ghost Banyets. And that's gonna be held on pretty nicely. That's 5v3 choke point, still is good. Although we have level 4 ogres and level 5 right now as we speak. The last is on. We are missing 1 damage upgrade there. So it could help, but it's not gonna be making it very easy. Very nice choke point, however. We are missing 1 damage upgrade, so that's why it's possible to fight this to that extent, but it's still hard. Like, it's still about 2 to 3 times the damage, even without the 3rd upgrade. That is pretty nasty stuff. And yeah, MadLuster survived for now. He has the sapper building. Oh man. I see it's time for some ogre. Yep. It is time for the last. It's gonna be very hard for MadLuster to find hits on lasted ogres with sappers though. It might be it. It might be game. Ouch. Ouch. Farts are pretty fast. Normally it takes 15 hits. As a matter of comparison, it takes about 15 hits for a knight to kill an ogre. But a lasted ogre will take only 5 hits to kill a knight. This is the River Kwai. It's not a water map per se, and boats are usually not played on that map. It's a 1v1 map, very, it's played quite open. It was a pretty good one. It's probably one of the most balanced 1v1 map Blizzard made back then. So what we are gonna see is the same teams, you know, it's gonna be the same thing. It's going to be MadLuster, what did I do? I messed it up. That's a beautiful hole, by the way. You needed that picture. Alright. It's gonna be better. Sorry. Alright. Normally it's done, yeah. Much better. Alright. Let's remove that cursor of that. Alright, so at the top side we have the green player. Good luck, Tyferion. Alright, I muted myself. We have the green player, Mr. MadLuster, obviously. And at the bottom side we have Mr. Tyferion. Tyferion going for that... what? An interesting opening for Tyferion. He's going for a lumber mill first on that side. Pro tip, I have a really cute puppy. Alright. That is good to know. Puppies are great. Love puppies. Alright, so both players are actually starting lumber mill. Oh my. And he sees the peon, but he doesn't know about the lumber mill. Both players are trying to peon rush, and they struggle to find their opponent. And this peon is too late, although he has the place. Oh, he's gonna try and rax it, right? Yeah. Both players searching for each other on a map that's quite big and not really designed for tower rush. Oh my god, what a game. What is this? What am I witnessing right now? I'm not even sure what I'm seeing. Yeah, you know, it's pretty like pets can be very judging. My cat is sleeping on the bed, and I woke her up earlier when I started the stream, and so I'm trying to not speak too loud. But when I get excited, that's when the poor cat will get you know, awoken. Alright, so tower is gonna be upgraded here. One only. Second one is not upgraded. Oh, he's blocking the gold entirely now. So what would you go for? Would you go for the farm or for the racks? I don't know. Grant is out. Peon is dead. It's good news. Upgrading that second watchtower would be working pretty nicely, though he spent on that one too. Tyferion is like, he's ouch. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay though, because he's still losing one rack there and a farm. He's scared, but maybe he shouldn't be too much. He didn't upgrade the second tower. At that point it's not worth it to upgrade it. My big fear. Oh well, yeah, that's what pets do. They know where the comfortable stuff is. You can be sure if there is one nice, you know, one nice chair in your whole room, you can bet that's where the cat is gonna be, or the puppy. They know. They were designed to know. Grunts are gonna be scouting the empty pension here. These grunts are dying. Yep. Rip the grunt. We are gonna see a catapult, there is no way. Tyferion and MadLuster are playing each other pretty hard now. MadLuster was maybe a little bit... the start was a bit nasty here with the racks and the farm, but it didn't slow him down that much. You can see he has pretty good gold flow. Actually, arguably better gold flow because of that. But yeah, it's no, it's not better at all actually. What am I saying? It's pretty bad. But they're not crossing each other as much. It feels like these ones could be stopping in there. We have a fortress. The fortress is gonna be a problem, maybe. Though we do have an expansion already for Tyferion. If Tyferion plays it smart, he can handle a lasted army and then come back from it. But he's pretty far from getting any stronghold, and that's a problem. Oh yes, they do go Spaniard. Yes, they do. Alright, the Altar of Storm. Going up right there. And level 3 ogres, we have 3 of them. The number is gonna grow though. Because the second, oh, no second rock. Actually, we're gonna see a Temple of the Damned. And that is a very bad news for a player that has invested so much on towers everywhere. When he did invest on 3-4 towers already. 5 with that one. The Temple of the Damned is not a good news. 4 ogres, 5 ogres now. 5 ogres with last is no joke. It's pretty hard. It's pretty tough. Yep, hard stuff. Alright, finally we see the stronghold going up. Now if MadLuster waits too much like last game, it could be, you know, a problem. So far I don't think he's gonna do the same mistake again though. He's gonna be sending a peon forward to scout. He's gonna run into that tower though. Oh no, he's not scouting, he's just building a scout farm. Alright, the repairs are going up. Okay, first ogres are gonna come out, but we already have 7 ogres with lust here, soon to be 8, and that's a problem. They are level 5. I believe they don't have lust yet, but they could. I believe he's researching lust as we speak, and these are gonna be level 6 with lust, which is pretty much the best if you have the 2 damage upgrade. Yeah, it is level 6, and they have lust. And they are 6 only. Where is the 7 one? It got stuck here. Okay, 6 ogres with lust. And a DK. Uh-oh. 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 And a DK. Oh. That is a problem. How do we do? How do we do? How do we do? We don't have an Altar of Storm yet. This mine is very dangerously low. Tyferion is gonna call the GG here. Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, shut down my economy early.
Yeah, that slowed you down quite a lot, but not as much as you think. That second hole is what put the curtain there. Because you can see you mined about the same as he did. The second hole is probably what hurt you the most. But you had...
I'm worried about the size of that gold mine.
Because the thing is, yes, he stopped you from mining, but he also lost the wood and gold for that racks and the farm. So it's still, you know, it's not... Basically, it's not